Think yeah, with yung considering yung heart na lang nila for the game, I think Eurasia Superfly is no stranger for keeping their cool despite playing the catch up this time around kasi they're down a game, so I think they haven't lost heart yet. I think Eurasia Superfly still has that will and no pun intended again for for saying that word, but still has that drive to figure out how to counter the onslaught of Bren Esports.
Indeed, you're correct there, Lone Wolf. And right now, I guess we're going to, right now, all players are set. Right now, we're going for game 2 of Eurasia Superfly versus Bren Esports. And right now, we're in the pick and ban phase. And
So-
again, makikita natin ngayon, nag-lane switch na po sila.
So again,
ESF,
Eurasia Superfly getting that Superman ban again. So and the Bren Esports going for a Lindis ban.
very peculiar kind of bans right now. Kasi kanina, Bren Esports yung gumamit
Using
ng
that
Lindis.
Lindis, yeah,
Oo.
yeah.
So, nandun sila right now. Maybe they're employing a new strategy na pag sinabi nila, if we're not gonna use Lindis, no one will use Lindis for this game.
Yeah, yeah.
And right now, again, sorry, going back, Eurasia Superfly banning again the last son of Krypton. So, we're not going to see Superman again for this tournament, for this game rather, at least for this game this evening.
Yeah.
And again, with Timmy, with the second ban.
Yeah.
So, kakaiba din talaga. I'm still hoping na magamit nila si Rourke
Si Rourke.
or kahit si Adam, any of the new heroes
Yeah,
that were
yeah.
recently released. Kasi
So,
medyo jolid pre. Jolid yung kanilang
Jolid yung kanilang-
ang kanilang impact, no?
Yeah,
So ito
yeah.
na po mga kaibigan. We're still waiting for Anti-Hero to get the pick.
Second ban and Arum.
Arum right off the bat.
Confirming the second ban for Bren Esports is Arum.
You're correct there. And right now, for the most part, again, you can see na Aram kasi medyo malakas talaga yung kanyang kit.
Tank mage eh.
Tank mage
Tank
siya eh.
mage.
Magic damage, tas medyo makunat. So, ang gagawin mo dyan, di ba? Anyway, Eurasia Superfly going for a Zenial pick right now. He was predominantly one of the more meta characters, you could say.
Yeah,
Meta
yeah.
heroes, rather, from the Valiant server. Since his global ultimate is very strong, especially after level 4, or once he reached level 4. And we go for his patented Zenial special of the split push mechanic.
yeah.
Essentially, he's like Taara, only better. And right now, you can see Leather Goods and Anti-Hero locking in their
Yeah, no offense sa
picks.
mga Taara mains dyan, pero so yeah.
Yeah, sorry for that. Pero alam naman natin, kanya-kanyang diskarte nga
diskarte
naman.
nga naman
Pero
yan, mga kaibigan.
meta-wise,
But we saw good Taara play kanina
yeah,
from Anti-Hero.
So again, you can see Leather Goods and Anti-Hero getting Malok and Airy for their picks. Apparently, I guess, medyo it's either gusto nila na i-deny sa ESF ang kanilang Airy pocket pick or meron din naman silang bagong strategy.
And now sa Eurasia Superfly and Dawn getting that Liliana pick. So kanina nakita natin yung Bren Esports yung nagliliana eh. So is this like sending a message to Eurasia Superfly na eto kami magliliana naman kami ngayon?
That makes me think na parang maganda ng concept tong Battle of the Mages or Battle of the Mid Lane rather
Yeah.
in Leather Goods versus ESF Don. Kasi si Don alam ko at least sa mga laban niya so far, siya yung kumbaga premier mage ng Eurasia Superfly.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Leather Goods is Leather Goods. His accolades speaks volumes for him in terms of his acumen for for all things mage. And right now, Kuroki and Arcadia gets Alice and Tolen for their lineup. And right now, Eurasia Superfly are down to their last 2 picks and they're
Deciding
contemplating.
Zuka and Fennec for their last 2 picks. So
That is true.
only a matter of time. Yeah. Abangan natin. Oh yes, confirming for Peace Boy, confirming the Fennec pick.
Meanwhile, you can see that Zuka, they're still on the fence and finally locking in the Zuka right now.
So last pick for Bren Esports at ikaw Kades, who do you think really meshes well with the current are they going for a Violet?
They spoke for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Violet,
rounding up the lineup for Bren Esports right now. So again, we could see Leather Goods again manning the Tolen as well as Kuroki doing his Malak again. Mga kaibigan, nakita natin medyo nakalusot at nakuha na naman ng Bren ang Malok. Meanwhile, at the ESF side of things, we can see the Zenial, Liliana, Zuka,
Zuka,
Lumber, and the Fennec pick, ladies and gentlemen. That said, Lone Wolf. Team composition-wise, kayo ka boboto?
I think I have to go for, I think from round 1, after seeing like how Amalok synergized well with the strategy and mind of Bren Esports, I might have to think that, at least on paper, I think I'm gonna go for Bren Esports. After seeing how much potential and how much gaano kaganda yung timing or yung pasok ni Kuroki with the Malok, on paper, it just seems that they're probably gonna overwhelm yung team ng Eurasia Superfly. But then again, I'm not discounting a comeback because the Eurasia Superfly's team comes looking really good as well with the Xenial, and a treat for us ngayon is they opted to go for a Liliana pick. So makikita naman natin how well done, is this a sign na papakitaan niya I guess si Leather Goods played the Liliana a while ago. Ganito siya maglaro na kanyang Liliana.
That is correct there, Lone Wolf. Pero doon din sa sinabi mo kanina, yung point of discussion din dito would be yung lineup kasi kanina ng Bren Esports, they opted to go for a three warrior tank lineup to be the meat shield. Meanwhile, right now, they only have essentially Kuroki's Malok. So, tignan natin kung paano nila magagawa ng paraan to. But again, you can see for the most part, ESF opting to go for another highly mobile lineup. Highly mobile, in this case, like pushing heavy lineup. But again, cards are set right now. We can see the players are in the game right now.
So,
here we
gathering closely sa mid lane ba to? Ay, hindi.
Here we go with ESF versus Bren Esports Game 2 for the semi-final round of the Hallohallo Gaming Tournament. Okay, we can see for the most part again, ang malupitang right now actually Eurasia Super really good. They're employing for the 2 Smite lineup with the Fennec as well as the Xenial. Of course, Xenial is often is known for the running with Smite regardless of the lane or jungling, but predominantly he goes lane because he needs to get to level 4 ASAP. So kakaiba yung lineup nila ngayon. Again, you can see Arcadia doing the usual Alice things, wherein she's always going to be roaming, looking for the gank, looking for some possible openings for his team, ladies and gentlemen.
It looks like there's going to be a pick here dito sa mid lane.
And right now, Inzai plays with a good initiate.
Early clash.
Don trying to bait out Leather Goods with that initiate, and for the most part, kumagat siya. Problema lang, medyo rumesback po. Rumesback si Arcadia, mga kaibigan. So medyo nakaget out of dodge sila. And right now, we can see Peace Boy and Don doing some, you scratch my back, I scratch yours in terms of jungling right now, and Inside plays still doing, essentially, Inside plays a very well-known number player, and very good at that, actually, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we can see, again, Arcadia and the Bren Esports team still doing their best, jockeying for position, ladies and gentlemen. Inside plays almost getting killed. Almost getting killed right there. But again, you can see again now, the Fennec, Peace Boy trying his best again. Ultimate's down. But again, that Alice with the get off me,
Get off me button yan.
Yung ult niya, pre, get off me button yun.
Get off me bro yan.
But right now, we can see Romes bumalik ang Eurasia Superfly trying to contest the dragon, getting secured. The first Abyssal Dragon gets secured by Bren Esports. And we can see right now, again, Kuroki trying his best to engage, and right now Leather goes with the first blood against Buck, ladies and gentlemen. Peace Boy doing his darndest to get away from dodge, but again, you can see Don doing his best to get some damage and managing to kill actually Leather Goods for quick measure. But again, Peace Boy still getting the damage, getting killed rather, for Bren Esports now with the 1-3 team score advantage. Action too quick to call, mga kaibigan. Ito na po si Don. Sinubukan niyang sumugan, mga kaibigan. Napatay po niya si Arcadia, mga kaibigan. Pero namatay rin po siya. Si Trisha inahabol po ng bola, mga kaibigan. Muntikan na, mga kaibigan. Hindi po siya natamaan ng bola.
Very good escape there by Trisha.
Grabe po, mga kaibigan. Nakita po natin yung bola na yan.
Kabuhok yan, mga kaibigan.
Gaming po, mga kaibigan.
Kabuhok na ilag.
So makikita natin, that's very reminiscent of Indiana Jones. Pare, munti ka siyang ma-GG ng bola, bro. Grabe, mga kaibigan. High quality, high octane action here from AoV.
And still very early in the game, both teams, pushing to get really aggressive sa kanilang mga plays. So, yeah.
That's correct. And right now, at this juncture, dare I say, Lone Wolf, sa tingin mo, who has the edge so far? Bren Esports or Eurasia Superfly?
It's really close. Despite Bren, a really smart play by Trisha getting...
but again, sorry, nagkaroon po ng awal bigla ngayon. Don getting the best out of Arcadia, ladies and gentlemen, with an excellent 3-man gank there. Medyo roaming po si Arcadia at nahuli po siya ni Peaceboy inside place at ni Don, mga kaibigan, for very close 3-4.
And
team
dare we
score,
say,
just like that.
ito na ba ang momentum ng na hinahanap ng Eurasia Superfly to bounce back from their loss in the first game? I hope we can...
That could be the case there, Lone Wolf. And right now we can see as Eurasia Superfly now trying to get the dragon, Abyssal Dragon for this moment, trying to secure the Abyssal Dragon, and the Abyssal Dragon gets secured, ladies and gentlemen, by Eurasia Superfly. And right now, the cavalry has arrived with the form of the Xenia, going for Angelic Splendor, doing some heavy damage with Buck getting Trisha in quick fashion rather. And again, look at the damage from Don with
capitalizing on their momentum. Ito na ba yun, mga kaibigan?
Kita po natin, mga kaibigan, na puruhan po, mga kaibigan. Ito na po sila, ang Eurasia Superfly, getting the most, taking advantage of of securing rather the Abyssal Dragon for that instance, for that game. And all of the cards essentially falls in favor for Eurasia Superfly right now. Grabe yung action, mga kaibigan. Alala. And right now you can see, kakasira lang po. First tower honors goes to, second tower is essentially destroyed by ESF. And again, sobrang quick turn of events there, ladies and gentlemen. Won't you agree, Lone Wolf?
Oh, actually, during the first stages of the match, ang ganda ng pinakitang engages ng Eurasia Superfly to, as we said earlier, they are really good at capitalizing yung small gaps, yung konting if you're, especially in MOBAs, if you're not paying attention
and speaking of not paying attention, mga kaibigan, again, si Anti-Hero na dali na naman po ng ESF. Medyo sinusubukan niya mag-shake and baking pero nahuli po siya.
Nabarangay siya.
Kinuyog po, mga kaibigan. And right now, again, favor the game so far, the earlier stages of the game.
Looking really solid for Eurasia Superfly right now.
Indeed, that's correct, Lone Wolf. So right now, on the other side of things, on the Bren Esports side of things, what do you think should should Bren Esports do to, essentially, prevent further bleeding in this game?
I think it boils down to being a little bit more.
And speaking of being a little bit too much action, again you can see Kuroki and Anti-Hero doing some quick number on ESF Buck, ladies and gentlemen. Kita po natin ngayon ang Bren, di talaga papatinag yan, mga kaibigan. Ito na po, inside place, going for an engage, ladies and gentlemen. Inside place, getting the most out of Trisha. The fight is about to die, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, again, Kuroki. But still, ang daming nangyaring mga kaibigan.
At nahuli,
mga kaibigan. Don doing some awesome damage against Kuroki, getting the kill. But again, you can see Anti-Hero shutting down Don, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, after such wild, you can say fiesta-like kind of place for both teams, Eurasia Superfly emerges there with a 9-7 team score advantage, ladies and gentlemen. Grabe po yung mga nakaganapan na yun, mga kaibigan.
Masyadong mabilis ang kanilang sagupaan eh.
Tama ka dun. And actually, again, going back to what you were trying to say, Lone Wolf, ano sa tingin mo yung kailangan gawin ng Bren Esports in this juncture of the match?
I think, yung Bren Esports, I think for the most part, they had a game na para ipakita nila yung kanilang strategy with using that Malok. Pero I think Eurasia Superfly slowly but surely figuring them out and getting their stuff together right now. So I think Bren Esports has to capitalize on just watching yung own gaps ng Eurasia Superfly. Wait for them to get really careless. as both teams, showing really good aggression right now. So
And by nakita po natin ngayon, again, ESF Dawn, sniping down, bursting down, Arcadia in quick succession, in quick fashion rather. Kita po natin ngayon, the lead right now is ballooning in the favor of Eurasia Superfly, 11-7. And again,
and now
you
on
can see
the
right
Dark
now,
Slayer, nasa Dark Slayer ng Eurasia Superfly.
At nakuha
And then
po nila ang Dark Slayer. Meanwhile, at the off lane, nakita natin si Buck doing Kung Fu Panda sort of
Kung Fu Panda
shenanigans,
stuff.
trying to push the lane for his team. And right now we can see Antihero, getting the most getting damage there by Buck, mga kaibigan. But again, Aerie being the very elusive and slippery hero that she is, managed to get out of dodge for the most part, ladies and gentlemen.
Kulang na lang dyan, mga kaibigan, yung kahoy sa Naruto yung yung nagsasubstitute sa'yo.
That is true, mga kaibigan. Mokojin yung naisip kong kahoy pa. Pero mali, different stuff, different folks, man. But right now, again, you can see, medyo interesting ang turn of events to say the least here, Lon. Makita mo na, first game, medyo kontrolado ng Bren Esports sa objectives. Pero ngayon, dahil nagawan ng paraan ng Eurasia Superfly na makuha ang mga objectives right now in the form of 2 Abyssal Dragons as well as
a Dark Slayer.
Most of Bren Esports' towers, ladies and gentlemen. So, interesting. Again, going back sa point mo na hindi mo na natapos dahil sorry, dami nangyari. Pero speaking of dami nangyari, ito na po mga kaibigan.
Another tower goes to Eurasia Superfly.
Ika nga ng Queen, another one bites the dust, mga kaibigan. Pero again, di magpapatinag. Anti-hero still doing some late game sneaky dito, mga kaibigan.
Shaking and baking.
Sa off-lane, pero naamoy po siya ni Zenial at sabi niya, not today. At right now, makita natin, si ESF Dawn trying his best
No
to
contest
snipe
again. No contest again on the Abyssal Dragon.
Hindi niya nakuha si Aerie, pero nakuha nila ang kanilang ikatlong Abyssal Dragon. So, hindi sila hindi doon, mga kaibigan. Kita po natin again right now, after 10 minutes of action right now, we can see Eurasia Superfly with 30,000 gold. Meanwhile, Bren Esports has 25,000 gold. And team score-wise, there's 11-7 in favor of Eurasia Superfly.
So, medyo malaki-laking lamang ito in the favor of Eurasia Superfly, mga kaibigan. At this point in the game, Kades, how do you think Bren Esports can bounce back from this literally?
Speaking of bouncing back, nahulugan po na naman ng Rolling Panda si Antihero doon. Going to your question, feeling ko they need to get some stops in the way of kailangan nilang ma-shutdown yung carries ng Eurasia Superfly. Mainly Liliana and si Fennec.
Yeah.
Kasi medyo masakit at mahapdi na lahat. Kumbaga may sugat ka, binuhusan mo ng rabing alcohol, ganun kahapdi. Ganun sila kahapdi, mga kaibigan. And right now, again, you can see Fennec doing some major damage. Nasira na pa yung turret, but right now, for the most part, Kuroki using his ultimate to get out of dodge. For the most part. But then again, kudos to Bren for doing that. But right now we can see Arcadia and Leather Goods in low health, ladies and gentlemen. Ang lakas ng barrage po ng Eurasia Superfly. Meanwhile, Trisha, Kuroki, and everyone from Bren trying to lick their wounds, going back to the fountain to regain some health. So, kita po natin right there, again, going back to your question, Lone Wolf, kailangan nilang ma-shutdown. It's either si Liliana, si Don, or si Peaceboy.
Yeah.
Kasi sobrang sakit. The thing is, mahirap siyang gawin dahil ang dami niyang resback in the form of Buck at ang kanyang falling panda maneuver technique ng Zuka niya. Si
Very mobile Zuka, very mobile.
Si Inside Place at ang kanyang napakalupit na bawal kang may construction dito MMDA. At lalo na, PSD resistance, ika nga. Si ESF Zell with his Zenial mechanics. At right now, may Arcadia, again, falling to a 3-man gank, a 3-man kuyog mismo.
Barangay.
Ni Enzai Place, Don, at ni Peaceboy. And again, right now, we can see, 4th Abyssal Dragon, while that's happening, being secured again by by Eurasia Superfly. Sobrang malala ang kaganapan, mga kaibigan. What a disaster. At tayo po natin ulit. Inside Place,
na sa tower.
engage right now. Tanking most of the tower. Dying rather so. But again, sorry, we could see, again, DSF Don and Peace Boy doing some heavy damage from way downtown, mga kaibigan. Zell surviving Tolen's ultimate leather goods. Montiga na po makapatay, pero no cigar. And si Buck, meanwhile, nangyari doon, gumagawa po ng sneaky panda techniques, mga kaibigan. Nakuha
Sneaky,
po ang
black
high
and
ground
white.
tower doon sa top side po ng kalaban, mga kaibigan. Right now, after 13 minutes of play, makita natin, Eurasia Superfly really like pulling away with the lead rather with a 14 to 8
dominating
team
play.
score at the moment. And right now, I guess they're setting up more or less for the most part for what do you call this? Sorry, for Dark Slayer right now. But yeah, again, kung nasagot ko yung tanong mo, ako naman magtatanong sa iyo, Wolf Knight. Sa tingin mo, sa lahat ng mga kaganapan, ano ang pwedeng gawin naman ulit ng Bren Esports sa
I
nangyari?
think ngayon this late probably could just to be a little more justified. Medyo fair na sabihin na it's slowly turning into a really dark situation for Bren Esports, especially with Eurasia Superfly being quick on the objectives, being quick on to capitalize on the mistakes of Bren Esports. At lalo na ngayon, Bren Esports can't afford any more big mistakes kasi ilang tower na lang yung nakatayo sa kanila.
Oh, and speaking of big mistakes, mga kaibigan, Don again getting the most out of Arcadia. Double kill, anti-hero falls the second time. And right now, ESF still doing a number on Bren Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Kasi right now, ESF Don still trying to get Trisha and get her. She does. And again, right now, after the triple kill and the ace, ESF, Eurasia Superfly, tying the game, tying the semi-final round 1-1 with an impressive win. Sobrang lala nang nangyari, mga
comeback
kaibigan.
is real, mga kaibigan.
And we can see right now at the box score, 19-8 in favor of Eurasia Superfly. Again, you can see right now Don getting the MVP honors for Game 2 of the semifinals, going for an impressive 9-2-5 clip for Eurasia Superfly. Anong masasabi mo doon?
Grabe, it was a
Lone
really
Wolf?
dominating, I guess considering yung the really good team comp rin ng Eurasia Superfly. Really, really dominating play, and they never got disheartened, never got discouraged after that devastating first round. So I think they finally got their momentum, finally getting comfortable with their game against Bren Esports. So